Welcome back, I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is the tale of Azarath the Scoundrel. Alright, so this is the rat way they were talking about.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big... Phoebe, I've gotten us this far.
This far, we're living it. Is over here.
I'll try and make this quick.
Bleeding on her.
Give up while you still can.
And it's not so cold.
Alright, what's this pickpocket's journal about? I ain't been having no luck at lifting gold from them rich merchants in the market, and those thieves' guild's wits don't want me. Said I'm too clumsy. I'm running out of food and skooma. May need to start killing some of the skeevers down here for meat. One of the skooma dealers at the docks told me he knew a guy from Morrowind who trained a Nixhound to distract his marks. Helped him steal a heaping pile of gold, he said. Don't know if I believe a word of it, but what else am I going to do? Might as well give it a try. Too bad there ain't many Nixhounds around here. Plenty of skeevers, though. I'm gonna need to catch some anyway for food. Might as well have a go at training one first. Trained a skeever. Alright. Well, I'm not hunting for your skeever. Right, so I guess this is the Ragged Flagon.
But distinctly heard that loud in the tavern say it was a full ship of the furs. That should be worth a fortune.
This one is
Idiot.
different.
He said furs,
We've
not
all heard that one
furs.
before.
It was a damn
Quit
logging
kidding
fur.
yourself.
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
You must be the face sculptor I've heard about.
Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
I'll have to think about it.
Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. Until next time.
Lizard,
Yes. Is there something you need?
I'm looking for someone named Salthazar.
Then you have found him. How can I be of service?
I need a ring looked at.
A ring, you say? I haven't found a trinket yet that I couldn't appraise.
Not just an appraisal, I need to know of its past as well.
I believe I can help. Let me see the ring. My, how unique. Yes, I do have the information you seek. The ring itself is worth around 400 gold, all considered. Though I'm curious, why do you seek its past?
My slave has promised to be obedient if I find out for her. It's easier than beating her.
Your slave? This beautiful Khajiit girl behind you? I will give you a deal. If you'll allow me to have her for one night, I will give you all the information I have on it.
Absolutely not. She's my toy alone. And if you touch her, I'll snap your fingers off one by one, you filthy lizard.
Take it easy, friend. Then the price is a sum of 300 gold.
So, this
Or I can gut you and let you tell me with your dying breath.
I see you wear speechcraft enhancing jewelry. Here, these notes have all you need to know on the ring.
Alright, get back to your master.
Just got lucky is all. Bumped into
Yes?
someone else. The rest just writes itself.
Well, if you like, I'll be happy to take
Yes?
information for you.
These are the notes Salthazar made based on a Khajiit chronicle he's read. They're very hard to read because of the distinctive Argonian style. Below is an adaptation of them, all the relevant clues you've got from the notes. It's a clan ring that once belonged to the chieftain of Mirsha clan, Rivir. When the Thalmor brought back the moons, many Khajiit were quick to take the Thalmor's side and give up their own pride, bowing their heads before their new masters. But not all of them. One of the Khajiit clans did not bend the knee. Rivir, their chieftain, considered the situation too beneficial for the Thalmor and suspected the clans had been deceived. The chieftain decided not to take the new master's side. The Thalmor declared it an act of rebellion. In order to prevent such attitude from spreading amongst the other clans, troops were committed and anti-riot actions were ordered. Revere managed to defeat the forward units sent against them in open combat. Then the main army arrived, too numerous to fight against head-on. However, Mirsha clan's land was well fortified and suitable for defense, so the Khajiit forces withdrew. Thalmor laid siege, which brought the campaign's momentum to a standstill. But then a sudden split shattered all their dreams of freedom. Rasadir, Revere's younger brother, refused to obey his elder's commands and suddenly sided with the Thalmor, taking a part of the clan with him. The ones that left the fortress with Rasadir have disappeared and have never been heard from again. There was a bloody assault, and although many lives of the long-eared ones were taken by brave Khajiiti warriors, the defenders had been sabotaged by the younger brother's betrayal. Revere and a handful of his companions were taken alive. The Thalmor ordered Rasadir to personally take his brother's life to prove his loyalty, and Rasadir did so willingly. The Mirsha clan ring eventually became a symbol of the rebellion. The gem in the ring is special, a rare stone called the beacon, and when the moons are not seen in the sky, it is said to illuminate the future clan. Alas, one day it suddenly disappeared without a trace. It wants me to talk to this. Okay.
You again.
There's quite a bit missing from this book.
I can't say I'm surprised. Most of this lot down here are thieves, because they can't do much else. Books can be hard to turn over for a profit, so they see them as mostly worthless.
Can you tell me who brought you the book?
Anonymity creates opportunity. In this line of work, those that reveal secrets do not live long.
Let's see how willing you are to talk after I've taken a few fingers for souvenirs.
Did I say I wouldn't tell? I meant that you'll find a nod that goes by creep down here somewhere.
Spineless lizard.
Good afternoon.
Alright. Who else am I supposed to talk to down here? Ah, Brynjolf.
Well, color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain. Well, color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Don't know why I bothered. This place is a mess.
If you were expecting a palace, then maybe you're not cut out for this line of work. Our methods involve secrecy and discretion. Now, if you're done belly aching like a child, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Deadbeats? What'd they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Sounds good. Who are they?
Kirava, Percy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
How did you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed.
Aw.
Bad for business.
Fine, consider it done.
If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
Any help with Percy?
Pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
Alright, what's Helga's story?
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. I ain't my boys.
Any tips about Kirava?
Stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Bar and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
Alright.
I'll be here when you're done.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
You need advice?
Obviously.
Brynjolf. Got better things to do.
Last person who made trouble for Veckel ended up with a smashed head.
I have anything for us yet?
Alright, now I'm looking for someone called Creep.
Yeah.
You sold this book to the jeweler named Salthazar. You're going to tell me where you got it.
Just why would I do that? In the Warrens, friend. This is my turf, my people.
Does it
Can't intimidate me here.
even colder than here?
You think these folk give a damn about you? They can't stop me in time anyway.
Why does my luck always get me in situations like this? Please, don't be so loud. I was out searching for Mark when I happened on what looked like an abandoned shack. Being the curious type I am, I went inside to look around. Instead of dust, I found an old Khajiit. I drew my knife and told him that I wouldn't hurt him if he stayed still. And he said I could have anything I wanted, as long as I didn't take that book. So, naturally, I assumed the book was extremely valuable. I took it, and he tried to stop me, so I struck him.
You struck him with your knife?
It's not my fault. I didn't mean to kill him. Just wound him a little. If he just stayed where he was, like I said. To top it all off, the book was worthless. Oh, if the leaders find out.
Damn your leaders. It's me you should worry about.
Wait. Please spare me. I'll mark it on your map. There, it's right there. I can go now, right?
I made my promise. Missy?
What?
How dare you harm her kin?
Get back!
She would like to leave this place.
Alright. Did you enjoy that?
Flagon?
Was a coward. Didn't even put up a... fight.
There's a ghost down here. Alright, what's this book here? Polonius's Confession, 7th of Morning Star, 4E171. My son, I do not have long for this world, but before the winter night embraces me, I would confess the great regret that has burdened my heart for many years. Long ago, my brethren and I were commissioned to hunt down and ensnare a dark and powerful renegade captain, a man who, once a proud soldier, had become corrupted by a powerful artifact and turned to great darkness of deed. We fulfilled our commission, but not without great cost, for I alone managed to survive the encounter. But in the many years that have followed this venture, I have often wondered if our deed in ensnaring him was equally evil. For with our combined enchantments, we have bound him to an eternity of misery. For we bound him to the guardianship of the very thing that drove him insane. The artifact, a powerful weapon that now, despite his yearning for it, he cannot yield while he lives. It is a cruel fate for a once great man, for he was just that until grief and anger laid him bare to such utter corruption and malice. That story is a sad tale indeed, but now, these many years on, my heart sees the truth, and I would undo that which was done and free him from his misery. But alas, it is too late for me to take on such a quest. Therefore I pray that you, my son, will do this task in my stead. I beg you as a father's last wish, seek him out and set him free. Your father, Selonus. Alright, an artifact, eh? And a bound guardian. Oh. This appears to be the skeever that one person's journal mentioned. Hey, wait for me at home. Hinterheim, with the rest of the menagerie. Just racking up the pets, aren't we? Oh, there's a staff here. No, that's a hoe. Never mind. Thought it was a staff for a moment. Alright. Sounds like there's going to be a powerful enemy down there, but sounds like it'll be worth it.
Excuse me.
Right. We followed the ghost. There's a barrier here. Blocks my way. And there's a sword inside the barrier. Alright. This fellow's journal, volume 3. Well, I assume there's a 1 and 2 then. There appear to be more ghosts. What's up here? Alright, I suppose I'll read this old smuggler's note. Damn these mages with their magic. Things were good here. Life was sweet, and profits were aplenty before the boss agreed to help these fools with their trap. This venture will cost us the shirts off our backs, I'll wager. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's read the guild mage's note. How could this have happened? Our plan should have worked. But who could foresee that this weapon would interfere with our simple enchantments? And now we have become ensnared in our own trap. What is this weapon and what does it herald? A good question. I'm curious now. Okay, this is the way we came, right?
Something touched her.
Yes.
It's her tail. False alarm.
Another guild mage corpse. Oh, let's read guild mage's last words. I am done. My wounds are too deep, and I have chosen to remain and lock this area. All I can do is pray that Salonis made it out and sealed this dreaded place shut forever. At least then my death will not be in vain. No, he didn't seal it forever, obviously, as I'm here. Alright, let's see what's over this way. Alchemy setup. Nope, can't open this door. Alright. Another ghost. Or the same ghost in another spot. Alright, let's see what's the other way. Oh, there's a skeleton in the water.
I knew she smelled trouble.
Open your backpack, Medici.
Fine. Let's go left.
Once I'm done exploring down here. Another guild mage. Guild mage's warning. I warn them to be cautious, no matter how perfect the incantation. Magic is the husband of chaos. We let our guard down, and this abomination is the result of our hubris. And to make matters worse, he is divided into three. Divines help us all. I was just trying to find more of that one fellow's journal. It doesn't appear to be more, though. We must fight the Guardian again. There's volume 2. Now we need volume 1. Oh, another guild mage. Alright, guild mages scribble. We are doomed, there is no hope. Yes, yes you are. Alright, torn smuggler's note. I can't resist him. Those eyes, those terrible eyes, so full of anger, fear, and remorse. The only escape is death. Where is my slave and my hireling? Bristi, Chanasa, where are you? I hear one of you. Why are you down there? Come up here and help me. I met Seychelle Gatharian on a Mondas outside the docks in the rain. Should have taken it as a sign. We've done business before, she and I, smuggling black soul gems, corpses, the kind of dark and dishonest things that would make grown men sleep in pairs. But this was different. This was big. The sword she gave me was like nothing I'd ever seen. Teeth like a slaughterfish, and a blood-red gem in the center. I said it must have been one of a kind. That's when she smiled and told me there was another. My job was to swap them. We sealed the venture with a coin, of which more was promised later. The mage told me contacted in a week. No, I'd be contacted in a week. A group of her associates would pay us to use the hideout to kill some captain, after which I'd make the switch. She told me to keep this secret from the mages, which made me pause. But the details didn't matter much to me. All I wanted to know was the number on the ledger. It was enough. Months later, and the deal has turned rotten. The mages underestimated their own magic, and we are greed. Now we're all paying the price for our stupidity. Some tried to fight their way out, but that bastard won't die. I'm beginning to think he can't. On top of that, every man that he's felled has risen to fight beside him, making him that much harder to kill. I guess I have no one to blame but myself. I should have trusted my gut from the start. Mage jobs always have a bad stink on them, but this one smelled especially foul. But I wanted that gold. So bad I convinced myself and the men it was moon sugar. The funny thing is, I don't even have bloodthirst anymore. I lost it at the pits at Faldar's Tooth, thinking I could just kill the mages and Gatharian once I got my hands on the other one. But then the spell went bad. The guild sealed the captain in these chambers, and us along with him. Now all I have left is a festering wound, an empty stomach, and the mage's coin to show for it. Chances are this coin is probably the only thing that will ever make it out of here. But oh, could it tell you a story? Because this coin has bought a lot of lives. It's sold a lot of dreams and spilled a lot of blood. I know the coin is cursed, yet for some reason I can't let it go. Move. These two skeletons are about to stand up and fight us. Ah, there's volume 1 of the journal. Oh, that's tragic. Yeah, we're gonna come back and do this Sorry. We're gonna come back and do this later. I've had a sudden change of heart. I feel like this isn't gonna be nearly as worth it as I thought. Excuse me, Planfear. We have things to do anyway. Next time we come back down here. House of Garments?
I've got something for just about everyone here. Give a holler if you have any questions. I must say, Taylor did a fine job with you.
Oh, Thank you. What sort of clothes do you offer?
All types. While I mostly sell farm clothes and work boots, most of my profits come from the nobles. People think you need to go to Solitude to sell the high-end garments, but that's not true.
It is indeed true. This is a city full of beggars.
Correction, it's mostly full of beggars, but not entirely. Sure, you have more nobles in other cities, but you know what you have here? Dirt. And the tougher the stains, the more likely people will buy clothes instead of washing them.
Ah. Alright, what do you have for sale?
Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
What am I wearing right now? Adept. Okay. Those are the same as what I'm wearing. Got it. I like the look of those.
Be sure to come back for all your tailoring needs.
Perhaps. That's not bad. That's nice. But my robe is better. And my boots are currently better. Till I enchant these, though. Where are my boots? There they are. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been the tale of Azarath the Scoundrel, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.